name is Ellen O'Connor. I am one of the Deliverables artists. I'm an Irish artist living in Canada. My practice is mainly moving image based and writing also. So Deliverables, I suppose, doesn't have a core meaning. What we have put together is a real study in collaboration itself, in what it means to work as a group across kind of vast distances. The work is definitely not the work we would usually make as individual artists. And I think that's the whole idea of it, or what makes it what it is that it is this group effort. And then within that, there's various kind of themes and ideas that snagged between us, such as ownership of collective artworks or emotive response within shared artworks, and some other themes that we touched on. But I think the core idea is collaboration itself. April 2021, we all came together. I reached out to Dara, one of the other artists. I had been thinking about making an online exhibition based off the fact that everything was going online at the time. We reached out to the other members of the group. So we knew everyone, we all were in IDT together. I suppose everyone would have different reasons as to why they came to the project. For me, it was really wanting to connect more with the art scene in Ireland, having been away for the last few years. The online exhibition idea kind of fell by the wayside after a while, and we started to send work to each other in the post, which we wanted, I suppose, to make physical or virtual back and forth. And that started our postal exchange. Yeah, then we just kind of made work then in response to our postal and virtual exchange. And that's, I suppose, what the culmination was at Pallas. In Lorcan's work, he very mathematically worked out exactly how long the postal package was. I know by the time he received the post, it was the 90th day of its journey, and then it continued on. So I think probably maybe 150 days or something. It was like a long journey, because of course it had to go all the way from Canada to Ireland and then around Ireland. And we kept the contents of it kind of secret. So we didn't really discuss what we were doing in the post when we spoke virtually until the very end, when Alex, one of the other artists, live unboxed it on Discord. And that's when we kind of saw everything that was in the box. So actually the posts that we exchanged with each other didn't make it into the exhibition. It was our collaborative tool to actually amalgamate our practices together, was posting things to each other. For the workshop, we wanted to invite participants to engage in a simple response and exchange exercise, reflective of the response and exchange exercise that the 6 of us artists did to connect our practices together. We invited the participants to bring a piece of work with them and then exchange it with another participant. We then invited everyone to respond to the work that they had been given. Also, we wanted people to kind of think about some of the things that had fueled our process, which was thinking about like questions of ownership. So when you exchange a piece of work and a new work is created in response, who owns that new work? Which we all found really interesting. Or kind of, does responding to someone else's work change how you make work yourself? That was the main framework. And then, yeah, it was a pretty well attended workshop, I think, and I think everyone got something from it. Yeah.